We are finding slope from a graph. Target 3, generate the equation of a non-vertical line. This is level 3. Why? Because we're working with the equation. Well, it's actually formula for the equation of a line that has a slope and a y-intercept. Y equals mx plus b. This is the slope. And this is the y-intercept. I know it sounds complicated, but it's really not. Slope is the change in y over the change in x, which is rise over run, which is y over x. We're going to pick 2 points. Remember, picking 2 points, making sure that they move from the left to the right, left to the right. I remember that. We just did that on the other exercise. So basically, they've picked 2 points already for us here. And we're going to rise 2. See how we rose 2? And then we're going to run 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 over 4, which can be reduced to 1/2 because 2 divided by 2 is 1. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. That's the slope. So you could write the equation right now. We know that the trend line goes through the y-axis at 0.5. So y equals, what's the slope? 1/2. And then we just plug in the x plus b. B is the y-intercept, which is 0.5. It's usually a lot more obvious where the trend line goes through the y-axis. I keep telling you this is not hard. This is not hard. I'm pointing out important things to you. Slopes will be negative when the rise moves down instead of up, or when the run moves left instead of right. I have I've told you on number 6 it's going to be negative, and on number 8 it's going to be negative. Okay, so no worries about that. All right, so I'm going to work at number 1. I'll pause and give you a little bit of time to work number 2. You be sure and let me know that you're working number 2 on your own. That way I can give you credit for that. Okay, so number 1. Step 1, 2 points. Oh, wow. They've already been identified for you. Remember change in y over the change in x, or rise over run. R-U-N. That looks like ran. Rise over run. Okay. So we're rising 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be the change in y over run. 1. It was just 1. Let's do that again. Look how easy that was. 1. So 4 over 1 is simplified 4. All right, and the y-intercept, that's where the trend line, this is the trend line where it crosses the y-axis. And let's see, we have -1, -2, -3, -4. So that's going to be, yep, y-intercept is -4. So the equation is y equals m is slope, which is 4, so we're plugging in 4. X plus, and then what is the y-intercept? It is here, -4. So we're just plugging in -4 there, right? And I'm highlighting them different colors to help us for it to not be so hard. Okay, so I already have the formula for the equation here. Slope is the change in y over the change in x, or rise over run. And you need to pick 2 points, 2 perfect points. Make sure it's from the left to the right. And you're pretty much good to go. Look at the trend line. Pick 2 points that are perfect. Okay. You're going to rise up how many? You're going to go to the right how many? That's going to, the rise is going to be the top number. The run is going to be the bottom number. Y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis, and then you're just going to plug it in the equation. Ready, go. Okay. Number 3. I guess I can work number 3 and then maybe have you work number 4. Number 3. We're going to find 2 perfect points. Starting from the left to the right, I'm looking. That looks pretty perfect. And so does that one. Okay. And change in y over the change in x, or rise over run. And okay, so we're going to rise up 1. So that's going to be the top. And then we're going to run to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the slope is, yep, 1 over 5. And the y-intercept, we're going to say that it crosses the y-axis at 5. So that's much better. To plug it in, this is the slope. And this is the y-intercept. To plug it into the equation. So y equals, what's the slope? 1/5 x plus, and then what's the y-intercept? 5. So there we have it. That wasn't too awful at all, was it? That was not too awful at all. Okay, so I want you to pause this video and work number 4 on your own. You can do it. You can do it. Number 5. I'll work number 5 with you. Okay, so we're moving from the left on the trend line to the right, just like we're reading. We're looking for perfect points. There we go. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to erase this so I can work. I need some more room. The change in y over the change in x, or rise over run. Okay, well, students, it looks like number 5 may be negative because we're going down. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Make that jump a little longer. 1, 2. See how we're going down? So that's going to be negative. And the top number is going to be 2. Now we're going to run to the right. 1, 2. Okay, so -2 divided by 2 gives us -1 as a slope. And the y-intercept, where does it cross the y-axis? That trend line crosses at 20. Sure does. Okay, well, let's plug this information into our equation, shall we? Here's the formula. So y equals, what's the slope? -1. Then we have x plus, and then what is the y-intercept? It's 20. Okay, so that's our answer. Yay, us. All right, I want you to do number 6 on your own. Let's see how you do. Number 6 on your own. It looks like I've given you the y-intercept, where the trend line crosses the y-axis, right? And number 7 is going to be positive, the slope. Number 8 is going to be negative, the slope. Yeah, I think I'm either going to full small groups with the other adults in the room, or maybe just really check in with the class after number 6. Okay, I hope we're understanding this. If we're not, just rewind it. Go back. You're doing well. You can do this. Just take your time.